Can you believe after nearly 2 years of posting videos on this channel, the majority being about Pokemon cards, that I have never gone over my childhood collection? And you know what, that might have been a good thing, because as of recently, I found almost an entire binder's worth of more cards. And also I do want to quickly say that all of the Pokemon cards you see here are not only mine, but my little brother's and my older sister's. And you know, since I've picked up the hobby again, they gave them to me to keep safe and hold on to. And also real quick, I do want to say all the cards I'll be showing today will be cards from the past. So all the cards that I've opened on this channel and all my sealed products will not be showed here. But if you do want to check out my sealed collection, I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this video. But yes, as for what I have right here, all the really good stuff will be in this Entei tin right here. So I'll save that for the end. Alright, and to start this off, we're going to go through the oldest binder here. Literally, the binder. The binder itself is older than 20 years old. And you know what? After 20 years, it's held up pretty well. And not only the binder, but the stickers on here are also over 20 years old as well. And the stickers are cool. I don't know if anyone else remembers, but you would get these stickers from like a mall or a grocery store, you know, where you put in like those 4 quarters, push it in. I'll try to find a video or a picture of it. But yeah, you'd put in like 4 quarters and then one of these stickers would pop out. And you know, obviously we took out those stickers and put them onto the binder. And of course in the back you could see some base set 2 energies right here. But yeah, these stickers were really cool because these are actually based off of the Japanese versions of these cards. Like the Slowpoke. Well, to explain the Slowpoke, I made a whole video about that one if you want to check it out. Yeah, other than that, let's get right into the collection. Oh look, another sticker. And also just know that the binder is old, but these cards in here are somewhat recent, so I've noticed there was a lot of Neo cards in here. And also I want to say that I did go over the collection and try to organize it to the best of my abilities. So when going over it, I'll try to be as detailed and say what set they came from as I go through it. And if not, then I'll put up a picture of the set and what year it came out. Yeah, to start it off, it looks like it says it right here, X Delta series. That Rapidash is really cool. And then right here, it looks like we got some Undaunted. I forget the name of these sets at the same time. And this is from the Arceus set, and I actually got an Arceus X. The Arceus is really cool. Oh, and the Tangrowth X, that one's really cool. Gonna just keep going through. Here we got some more X Delta species right here. And more Arceus. I don't know why I organized it like that. You know what? When you look through these, some people might not think they're cool, but these hold a lot of nostalgia, and I'm a very nostalgic person. So it's really cool to go over these cards and just see them again. Or in fact, just to still have them. Even though, just like everyone else that has had Pokemon cards back in the day, I'm pretty sure I had way more than what you see here. But you know, they probably just got lost in the void or so thrashed that they got trashed. Which is sad to hear, because who knows what I had. Now I got some Heart Gold series, or Heart Gold Soul Silver cards. What are these? Stormfront, I believe. I believe these are Stormfront cards. X Crystal Guardians. And then some of these are, I think, X Power Keepers. Or no, I think this might be Triumphant. Some of these might be Triumphant cards, and then the other ones are Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl and Triumphant. You got some trainer cards, some other ones that are pretty mixed in. I don't know how a base set Pokeball got in there. Got a Deoxys cards from the Deoxys set, some Unseen Forces, and some more Arceus. Damn, I don't remember opening that many Arceus cards back then. It had been my younger brothers that were the ones opening that. We got some more Neo cards, or no, X Crystal Guardians. And then Supreme Victors. And then we got some more Supreme Victors. Then here we go. These are really cool. I remember these. I remember opening up these back in the day. Some Neo Genesis. That Bayleaf was always my favorite art of what we had. And the Onyx is really cool too. And then one of my favorite Pokemons, Typhlosion. So more Heart Gold, Soul Silver. More Undaunted. Yeah, all of these seem to be Undaunted from the Undaunted set. That's a really cool Scizor one. I just noticed the blinding glare from right there. Sorry about that. I don't remember opening that many Undaunted as well. There seems to be a lot. Here we go. Got some more Deoxys cards. The set Deoxys, not the Pokemon. Yeah, I believe these are Platinum cards. Then we got Secret Wonders and Call of Legends. I do think this Vulpix art is really cool. Usually when you see a Vulpix art card, it's always all cutesy, and this one, I don't know, this one just seems really cool. And then obviously Lucario, that one's really cool. Oh, that Hitmonlee is really cool. I've already seen these, but again, I'm a very nostalgic person, so it's always cool to just look back at these. As for how much they're worth, honestly, all of these are probably worth like a couple cents. But if I were to get them graded, they'd be worth a few more cents. But you know, I'm not someone to get cards graded. I don't really want to do that. I don't like getting it graded. It just seems weird to me. But who knows, in the future I might change my mind and get a card or two graded. But as for right now, I don't really have any intentions of grading them or selling or getting rid of them. Oh, also before I forget, this Tepig I believe is the newest of all the cards you're going to see today. Because I believe this is a 2011 McDonald's Tepig. Yeah, I don't remember getting a card from a deal, so it had to have been my younger brothers for this one. But yeah, this whole page just seems to be random different sets. Here we go, the last page, and it is Neo Revelations, I believe. And one other one. I forget the set right here at the moment. I think Mystery Treasures is what it is. I don't know, I'll put it in post when I edit the video. Yeah, there's enough for that, but now to go on to the other binder. And now this one here, ignore all the cards in the front, it's just for aesthetic reasons. Oh, and also, real quick, I said I wasn't going to get cards graded, but this one probably will be one of the few that I do want graded. And I can explain. Only because I have this weird thing, I think it'll be funny to get a card this thrashed graded, just so I can get a 1 of 1 graded 0 card, you know what I mean? Even though I'm pretty sure they'll hand it back to me saying it's ungradable, but who knows, I might be able to talk someone into just giving it a 0 rating. I just think it'll be funny. But yeah, on to this binder. And as you can see, these are the older cards right here. So you got some base sets 2, and Fossil. You can never go wrong with older cards. Just make sure the glare is not getting into there. Okay, seems looking good. So yeah, it looks like throughout this entire binder, it's just going to be mix and matched of, you know, jungle sets, fossil sets, base set 2. I've always remembered this card as a kid. As a kid, I've always thought this was like a flame, a fire, but in reality it's a bottle because it's a super potion. Duh. Oh, this Gloom. Looking at this Gloom right now, kind of looks like something Vileplume as well. Looks like something out of Code Lyoko or something. So cool. The Marowak, Cubone. Damn, this makes me want to open some older packs again. It's also crazy to look at these right now and to think how much the value could have been if you kept them in great condition. Okay, these aren't older ones now that I'm looking at this. Neo Discovery? Yeah, these are Neo Discovery cards. Yeah, on this page it looks like we got Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Rising Rivals. Oh, but yeah, back to what I was saying. It's crazy to think how much these cards could be worth now. Like, if you knew how much they'd be worth back in the day, all the packs I probably would have bought or kept. Like, could you imagine keeping a base set pack or even a jungle set, base set 2 pack, sealed, not open, just kept it this entire time? How much that would be worth? But heck, who knew those packs were going to be worth so much now? Here we got more Neo Revelations. Some more jungle sets, everything. That Arbok is still really cool. Golbat, Growlithe. I think I have an Arcanine in here somewhere. Oh, that Magmar is still really cool. I got some promos. I don't know where these promos came from. The Arceus X and Was it a Charizard G level X? Don't know what sets they came from, but the art for them is really cool. And then we got the $30,000 Bulbasaur. Yeah, and we got some base set energies. Some more promos, Mewtwo and Mew. And I don't know where these promos came from. I believe this is the Entei tin that's right here. It might have been that one. That's for the Suicune. I don't remember opening a Suicune tin. I believe I had a Raikou tin, but don't know where that went. Oh, look, a holographic Magneton. I probably should put that in a sleeve and inside of a top loader. I might do that after the video. Oh, and this Ghastly. This Ghastly is, from the looks of it, looks like it's from the base set, but I never remember this being the art for it. Yeah, pretty cool. This Haunter, really cool. Can never go wrong with Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar art. Oh, there's the Arcanine. War Turtle. Oh, and these are from the Legendary Collection. And I believe these are non-Japanese cards. So as in, I don't think this set was ever released in Japan. And I believe base set 2 was never released in Japan as well. But here's two other weird ones when I was going through it. These are Pop Series 2 cards. So yeah, there's Pop Series and there's Pop 1 through 9. Since this is Pop Series 2, I believe these came out in 2005. So these cards are from 2005. But yet I only own 2 of them, so I don't even know if they were packs or if they just came with something. And I believe this, yeah, this is the last page, and this is Neo Discoveries. This Light Machamp, I believe, if graded a 10, goes for quite a bit. Yeah, that ends it for this tin. Now, on to the good stuff. Alright, just some words of warning. When I open it, don't be too surprised. Just know that they're protected. I just have a bunch of this stuff in there to keep it propped up, so because, you know, I do display this in my room. And this is the only way I could keep it from showing within the window right here of the tin. But yes, oh, no peeking. Alright, had to change the angle for this one. But yes, let us now go over the good stuff. Well, good, and also keep on, I have some of these in the top loaders because they hold a lot of nostalgia. And the ones that hold a lot of nostalgia are the cards you got when you went to go see the movie back in the day. And that would be the ones I got for the first movie were the Pikachu and the Electabuzz. So I'm pretty sure this was like me and my sister. They gave us both each one. I believe the Electabuzz was mine. And the Pikachu was hers, but I guess now mine. These are really cool. Not really the most valuable, but like I said, hold a lot of nostalgia, and I just want to protect them. The other 2, I believe, no, I actually have quite a few from the movies back in the day. And the next 2 you get from seeing a movie were the Articuno Moltres, and I believe there was one with all 3 of them, and then another one, obviously the Zapdos. These 2 when you went to go see the movie as well. And the funny thing about this is these are misprints. Yes, these are a misprint because for the illustrator name they gave credit to a completely different illustrator. The one had nothing to do with this. But doesn't mean they're rare or more expensive, because they actually ended up printing up so much of these that these are pretty common to have. So if you have these, you probably have the misprint one as well. Yes, on to the next movie, which is the Entei. Nice cool reverse holo pattern on this one. And honestly, probably one of my favorite Pokemon movies, which is this Entei film. And the next one, I believe this one is a movie as well, which is the Ancient Mew card. And I think there's 4 other versions of it, and I believe I have one of the older ones. The oldest one being the Japanese one. I don't have that one, but I have this one right here. I don't know, this one's really cool to me. And now moving on to some more. I have a base set potion here. I actually don't know why I have it in here. I think it might be because it doesn't have that much weathering on it. And I just want to protect it even more, because it is from the base set. So yeah, just randomly a potion card in a top loader. Don't know why. Ah, yes, this one. This one is from the Undaunted set. The Kyogre and Groudon cards. You see this one? These 2 are supposed to combine, and I just have the bottom portion of it. I don't have the Kyogre, I only have the Groudon. Oh, this is a really cool card. I really like the art from it and just wanted to protect it. Now moving on again, I have a Gym Heroes card. So I got Lieutenant Surge's Spearow. You know, not worth a whole lot, but is older and do just want to protect this one. And then behind that one, Fossil Set Holographic Haunter. Probably one of my favorite Haunter arts for Pokemon cards. So, you know, a lot of nostalgia for this one as well. Just want to protect it. And here we go, back to the 30,000 Bulbasaur card. We got an Ivysaur, Weezing, Omastar, Dratini, Charmeleon, Charmander, kind of in the wrong order, hold up and fix that. And the first edition Fossil Set Lapras. Not a holo though, but still, you know, wanted to put it in the top loader just to keep it safe and even more protected. Yeah, not too bad. And again, for being 20-year-old cards or more, they're not too dinged up. So pretty happy about that. But again, the whole thing, holding all these cards right here, maybe it's like $2-3. But you know, if I get them graded, it might be like $5. Alright, and keep going. We still got a first edition though. Fossil Set Golduck. Not a holo, but still want to keep it protected. Ah yes, the Legendary Collection Abra. Reverse holo. Then we got a base set 2 holographic Chansey. And then a base set Squirtle. Not in that bad condition at all. Pretty good. But now onto the very good stuff. Starting off with a holographic Mewtwo base set. And then we got the Kangaskhan holographic jungle set. Got a base set 2 holographic Raichu. Another holo pattern Ditto from the Fossil set. There we go, holographic Poliwrath. Base set 2 though. And then this is a holo pattern Muck from the Fossil set. Then a holo pattern Vaporeon from the jungle set. Okay, we are almost done. I believe 6 more cards, including this one, to go through. We got a base set holographic Blastoise. Base set holographic Hitmonchan. And this one is kind of confusing. Okay, so this one, the most confusing card that I own. Because there's actually 6 variations of this Machamp. The first thing I want to say is if you have this Machamp, just know every single one of them is going to say first edition. It was a printing error, so every single one is first edition. And also know that there are 2 different holo patterns. Mine has the Galaxy pattern, but the other one is the Cosmos pattern. And I believe both of these come from a card set of some kind. Even though I don't remember opening, I do not remember opening this from a card set. But either way, mine is worth a little more than the Cosmos set holo pattern. So just know that there are 2 different types of holo patterns when it comes to the Machamp. And even though this one's worth more than the Cosmos holo pattern, the one worth more than this one is the Shadowless version of this Machamp with the Galaxy holo pattern. And the one worth the most out of all the Machamps is the Trainer Deck A Machamp, I believe. So that one will pretty much look like this, but when you turn it around, it actually has a red border. And I believe right here it will say Trainer Deck A. Because I believe when they're first bringing Pokemon cards to the US, they brought cards as an entire deck. As like test it out and have people test, play the game, see if, you know, kids would like the card game. And this Machamp was one of them, except, you know, it has a red outline, Trainer Deck A. So that Machamp is worth the most. But this one's still not that bad, especially if I were to grade it. But don't see myself doing that anytime soon. Now onto these. What makes these so special? Well, as you can see, they are Shadowless. Yeah, I was surprised to find Shadowless from my old cards. Didn't really expect to have any Shadowless cards. Had to like really look at it. Oh, it's not only that, it's a first edition Shadowless. So it's a first edition Shadowless Vulpix. Not a holo. And next is a Shadowless Staryu. And not only a Shadowless Staryu, a Shadowless Starmie. You know, this one would be really cool, especially if I were like put them together as a set, or let's say I wanted to sell them, but that kind of messes it up because, as you can see from the Staryu, it's pretty dinged up. Oh, let me just focus it real quick. Yeah, the Staryu's pretty dinged up, unfortunately, and the lighting is kind of keeping it hidden, but there's a giant crease right here with some scratches and more little creases. But the Shadowless Staryu is really cool as well. But yeah, if you have any old Pokemon cards, be sure to look through them and really look at them, because some of them might be Shadowless. And I think Shadowless are the very first run of Pokemon cards ever. Like, there's base set cards, right? But the very first run of base sets didn't have that shadow along the border right here. And with the first edition, which means this Vulpix is one of the very, very first Pokemon cards ever made. In the US, that is. But yes, if you were to ask me what the most expensive cards from my old collection are, I would honestly say these 6 right here. So the Hitmonchan, Machamp, Blastoise, and then obviously the Shadowless cards right here. I mean, I would say they are. I don't know, but you know, if I were to get these graded, they'd probably be worth the most. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I feel like this video went on a little longer than expected, mainly because I was really going through and showing off and talking about the cards that were in this binder. But you know, I really like these cards. I do collect because I do really like Pokemon cards and collecting them. And hopefully you enjoyed watching this video of me going through them. And if you still have your old Pokemon card collection from when you were a kid, what's the most valuable card you have in your collection? I would like to know. But as for me, you know, out of all the other YouTubers that have done this, check out my $10,000 Pokemon card collection from when I was a child, 20,000, 100,000. Mine's not worth that much, mainly because, you know, I didn't open that many cards from when I was a kid. And like I said, I have 2 other younger brothers and an older sister. So around those times, it would be like you all get a pack each. And also, we didn't really take collecting that seriously. But man, do I wish I knew how much Pokemon cards were going to be worth in the future. But yeah, no more thinking about the past. All I can think of right now is probably a goal of mine, honestly, is if I have enough money, I would love to buy 2 base set Pokemon cards. You know, one to keep sealed and add to the sealed collection, and another to actually open. Now, will that happen? Who knows? But for now, if you liked today's video, please be sure to leave a like and smash that subscribe button. Yeah, thank you all again so much for watching. See you in the next video.